Hey there, folks. Today we are diving into the wild, wonderful world of redneck ingenuity, or just plain people that are just super smart and create things. Get ready to be blown away at these 25 incredible, truly incredible DIY creations. So before I begin, if you can have any pictures that you have found online of any incredible redneckish DIY creations or out of the ordinary DIY creations that are absolutely incredible, please, my email address is down below. Drop that in there. Make sure that the subject heading says Redneck Creations, and then I will take a look at the picture, and then if it's good enough, I will use it in a future video. But you know what? Let's stop stalling. Let's get going. I'm so excited about this. Number one, a toilet go-kart. That's correct. A toilet go-kart. It actually runs, it actually drives, and it is perfect for making now one last-minute trip to Taco Bell. Because you know what? Most of the time, when you go to Taco Bell, you don't have time to make it home. So if you're in the middle of traffic, stuck in the middle of traffic, you do your duty, honk your tootie, and keep on moving. Excellent, excellent idea. Number two is a redneck hot tub. Now, this is not your ordinary type of hot tub. This is your broken down square body in your backyard. Throw a tarp in there, run some coils, run some hoses, start a fire in a barrel, fill your truck bed full of water, and boom, instant hot tub. That's right, instant hot tub. You got to hook it up to some kind of a vacuum so you can get your bubbles. Redneck hot tub. Number three is the ever all classic beer can shower head. Now, I've seen this with PBR, I've seen this with Bud Light, I've seen this with Coors Light, I've seen it with all kinds of different kinds of beer cans. Poke some holes in there and then strap it on top of your broken shower head, and boom, you can take a shower. You can set it for different settings too, different beer cans for different settings. Who knew? Number four, a redneck air conditioner. Yeah, it is normally a fan with ice. You can have a big box fan with ice, and I'm showing it as my first one. But some people are smart enough to buy a styrofoam cooler, put a can in, put a piece of PVC coming out, and boom, you got yourself an instant air conditioner. They actually make it with a Home Depot bucket now. You can actually buy them at Home Depot, set up just that way. I'll give you a link in the description on how to make one of those. Number five is a lawnmower parts. I got a couple lawnmowers in this one. Lawnmower parts. This one, somebody just sawed off a piece of a tree round, drilled a hole in it, threw it on the lawnmower, and boom, the lawnmower's fixed. Let's go, Ethel. Let's get that lawn done. Number six is a redneck doorbell. So instead of having the whole deer taxidermy, they saved the butt. And then they mounted the butt. They put a doorbell in the butt and put the butt up on top on the side of the door. Now you got to stick your finger in the deer's butt in order to be able to ring the doorbell. That'll keep the solicitors and Jehovah's Witnesses away. Number seven, a water heater. Yep, a water heater. This one's also clever. I'm laughing at the doorbell. A water heater. This is a candle underneath of a shower head. I don't know how that would work, but it's clever. Do you think how fast would you have to run the water in order to be able to heat the water coming out of the shower head with just a candle? Well, it's not because the power goes out and they can be able to see while they're taking a cold shower. Nobody knows. It's just a picture. A mailbox. Now this one I see is absolutely creative. There's a lot of people that throw the gas grills away, but hey, a mailbox, and then you have one for large packages. Just lift the lid, throw the package in, slam the lid shut, and you're gone. But I'd rather have something that has a lock on it because, you know, them porch pirates. But wait a minute, somebody took that and created something similar to that for Amazon packages being delivered to somebody's house. Couldn't that be something for anti-porch pirates? Who'd have thunk it? It starts with the redneck invention. Number 9 is a motorcycle lawnmower. That's correct. A motorcycle lawnmower. They made it out of motorcycle parts. Now I've seen some of them that's had the full lawnmower attachment for a riding lawnmower, just like this one's showing. And then I've seen one that has the motorcycle with the wheel in the back, and the front of it is like a manual push mower, or even just attached to a lawnmower. Who'd have thunk it? I mean, that's actually even more simple than buying a riding lawnmower. And you can detach it and put your spokes back on and ride your regular motorcycle. 2 for the price of 1. Let's see here. The next one is a fishing a fishing setup. Now this is actually really creative. They used a made PVC tree. They could be able to hold 3 fishing rods, and they also made dang sure that they had a spot to put the beer can. They can drink their beer, and they can fish all they want. Must be somebody who's fishing for walleye. I don't know. Who'd have thunk it? Number 2 is a defroster. I mean, I wish I would have saw this one when I had my minivan. I had a minivan that didn't have any defrosters, but I have plenty of fans to be able to blow on top of me. And what they did was they took dryer ducts and then you pointed up towards the window and boom, they had defrosters. Who'd have thunk it? Why didn't I think of that? I guess I'm not as smart as a redneck. A lot of people don't think they're just as smart as a redneck after they've seen all these things. Alright, number 12 is a redneck boat. This one's a couch powered by something, probably on a bunch of barrels, and they're driving through a swamp. You can see all these toadstools. I forgot what they were called. Drop it in the comment section below. Chew me out for not knowing what it's called, but I'll know once I finish filming the film. But if it's strong enough to be able to hold up in the side of a swamp without being afraid of getting hit by a gator, hey, it's got to work. And hey, extra point for using a steering wheel. Redneck chairs. This one is even better. I mean, one of the things that's notorious for any kind of a farm is old tires. Farmers change their old tires, and they get stocked up inside of a barn, or they end up with a never-ending tire pile, kind of like what was on Simpsons. And basically, all this person did was cut up a bunch of tires and made chairs out of them. These chairs will last for the rest of their life, and their kids' life, and their grandkids' life, and the next. I mean, they'll never go away. This is pure genius. And then give them an extra point for the coffee table for the side table to boot. Totally waterproof. And they'll withstand any storm. Just gotta make sure you empty them out once in a while to get rid of mosquitoes. Redneck margarita mixer. This is a cooler with PVC setup, but you can actually do it as a Gatorade dispenser, lemonade dispenser, any kind of a dispenser, or just basically a grog dispenser that comes out of an infinity barrel. Who knew? Who'd have thunk it? It's just pure genius. I'm looking at my notes, and I looked on this video took me literally a couple hours in order to be able to come up and find some of the most wonderful things I've found that people have made that, you know, if somebody wanted to create something and make it marketable or make millions and millions of dollars on, you could look through the web and look through all these redneck creations, and you could be able to make literal millions off of some of these things that are showing. Just like this margarita mixer. This next one was actually one that people are actually making lots of money on. And this is a mason jar wine glass. They basically took a glass candle holder, chopped the top off, and then somehow glass welded it on top of a mason jar, and boom, you have instant wine glasses. Now these wine glasses I'm seeing everywhere. I mean, I could go into Home Depot, not Home Depot, I could go to Goodwill right now and I could find 15 of them. Well, some people use epoxy on them. I could go into Ross Dress for Less and I could see those. I can go into a high-end store like Nordstrom's and they'll be on the shelf. I mean, these are literally a thing that people want. Number 16. This is a motorcycle. It is made out of wood. And I guess the wood I'm seeing 2x4s and 4x4s. So evidently they went down to Home Depot or Lowe's and picked up a bunch of wood and 2x4s and took the motorcycle that probably broke in half and built themselves a motorcycle. Very, very heavy motorcycle, but it's a motorcycle. Number 17 is a Redneck bird feeder. Now, when I saw these originally, they were just a plunger, and it said Redneck bird feeder, and had bird feed inside of the plunger. Now, who would want to feed birds poopy bird seed? I found one that was better. This one is a old cowboy boot, and they put a roof on the top of it and drilled a hole in the old cowboy boot. Now, the birds can be able to smell the old farmer's feet, but hey, it's better than a plunger. I think. I thunk it. Hey, I like it, don't you? Number 21. A ice fishing chair made out of pallets. Now they made an Adirondack chair and hooked it up to a bunch of pallets. It's wide enough to be able to stand on the ice. And look at all those beer cans. Look at the fish. Look at the smelt. It's actually perfect. I'd make it a little bit wider though for a little bit more stability, but hey, an ice fishing chair made out of wood pallets. Pure genius. Number 22 is a bathtub, an outside bathtub. Basically, they put it on cinder blocks, they put a fire in there, put an old bathtub on the top, and boom, off she bubbles. Just make sure you don't make human stew out of it. You can't put the fire out. Gotta get really, really hot down there, unless you have it up high enough to where you're not going to actually burn your tush. But I don't think I want to be human stew. So, more power to them. Ta-ta! Number 23. Now, I saw this and I nearly fell off my chair laughing. This was probably the most genius thing that you could possibly have. And it depends on which way your shower's facing. If your shower's facing towards your toilet, just basically put your shower head underneath the toilet, underneath there. When you want to be able to clean your bunghole, well, just turn on the shower. And woohoo! My bunghole's clean. Instant bidet, Barge. Jesse, Sarah, whoever you want to say, hey, look what I did. I got a bidet and I don't have to buy no toilet paper anymore. Number 24, this has got to be Redneck out of Redneck out of Redneck out of Redneck. I don't care who. This is Joe Dirt Redneck. If you don't know who Joe Dirt is, you got to watch the movie. This is a cinder block. You have two speakers in there. They had a brass handle on the top that they drilled through the cinder block. They have the two speakers on there. More than likely, they got a cassette player in the back of that. And boom, they have a cinder block boombox that weighs about 10 to 15 pounds. The person that's carrying this is going to eventually put it up on their shoulder because, well, you know what? It's a lot lighter up there. Cinder blocks boombox. Who'd have thunk it? Number 25. This is probably my most favorite one. I found this one probably long before I made most of this video. It's inspired the video. And this is a hot rod. Dragster. Whatever you want to be able to call it. It looks like it's made out of lawnmower parts. Maybe a tractor. It's a Franken dragster. It's a Frankenstein dragster. This is... If I saw something like this on an advertisement to go down to the drag strip, I would pay money to go and watch this thing fly down the drag strip. This has got to be pure genius. I would love to see something like that go. That just looks amazing. What would be even better is if somebody took that particular design, remanufactured it, and then painted it. Wouldn't that be something amazing? Wouldn't that be something that you take to a state fair and show off? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of this last one. And that's it for today. That's my 25 genius redneck creations that I found online. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, please share. Give me a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Watch another video. Like, comment. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video. And like always, I love you guys. Keep on rocking.